you in my closet? Were you spying on me when you got ready today for the show?
Usually we try not to do this.
Usually we do. Do you know how many countries there are in the world?
Why are you putting me on the spot like that?
Let's do a medal recap. Australia. Ship on the bobby.
They just threw a ball up and I like whiffed an overhead.
You couldn't recover? And like get back
No.
to it?
Really, really easy to win gold this year.
So stop sandbagging then.
Hey,
What are you saying?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? Are there differences, and why are there differences?
I sort of hate this. I hate this question.
I'm sorry. There were like so many people in my high school that didn't even participate in gym class.
Yeah, I would like forget my gym shorts.
Why?
Because I didn't want to get punted with a kickball.
Nudist resorts across the U.S. are experiencing a huge surge.
These are not people that love pickleball and are like, I would love to do this naked.
Put your clothes back on.
Could you do it?
No, never.
For sure. Yeah.
I'm not. Everyone watching sees my sweaty butt.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
How do you know? Were you guys talking about it? No. Okay, so let's on the opposite.
It's so early to be doing that.
Do we think? What's going on, Pickleball World? Welcome back to another episode of Only Pickleball Podcast.
OPP.
And yeah, you know me. I'm your host, LT. And with me, as always, is my lovely co-host, Nicole and Divine. How you doing today, Nicole?
Great.
Were you in my closet? Were you spying on me when you got ready today for the show?
Usually we try not to do this.
Usually we do. And it's been a couple weeks, so we slipped up. But does it look better when we match or what? I don't know.
We'll see, I guess.
Do we match? I mean, this is UNC blue.
It's a different shade for sure. I'm like sky blue. I think you're more of like... I wasn't going to say UNC, but okay.
I don't know what Lulu calls this color, but yeah.
It's summery. I feel like it's a vibe.
It's crazy. Oh my, I can't believe we almost wore the same exact color. So embarrassing. But anyway, we are back. We took a 3-week hiatus.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys missed us as much as we missed you all and recording.
Yeah.
And we are glad to be back.
Yes.
A lot of stuff to talk about today, I think. So
much has happened in the last few weeks.
So much is what's going on in your life? Like, are you still playing pickleball?
I retired since we were no, I'm kidding. Yeah, I've been playing a lot pickleball.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of rec play.
Yeah.
Tournaments, fun stuff to go over.
Yeah.
There's just been so much unfolding in my pickleball life and in the professional world over the last few weeks. And I'm like, man, I can't wait to talk about this in the podcast.
Cool. So can't wait to hear about it all. And I'm glad we are back. So without further ado, before we get into pickleball, we have to talk about the obvious, what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Paris 2024, the Olympics. Have you been watching?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so obviously I think it's on Peacock, so you have to like
That's
stream
what I'm watching it on, yeah.
Me, I never really catch anything in real time, but I was able to catch like the 100-meter men's yesterday in real time, so that was pretty cool to watch.
And you watched the men's final tennis?
I watched some of it. I didn't get to finish it, so I stayed off.
So good.
I don't know who won, so I'm waiting for you to tell me today. But so yeah, let's talk about that. Let's start with the tennis. Novak Djokovic and
Alcaraz.
Carlos Alcaraz.
Serbia and Spain in the final.
Serbia versus Spain, and I know from I guess some of the previews highlighting the match that Novak, he won bronze a few years ago at Olympics, right? But he's never made a finals match.
Correct.
To play for gold. So I know this is his first match. He's excited. And then I'm assuming Alcaraz, this is his first Olympics?
I think it's his first final.
Being 21. He's only 21, right?
21 early 20s.
Yeah. So that's super awesome for him. So shout out to him. So let's run it down.
Yeah.
How was it like from the tennis player's point of view?
Yeah. I think first of all, they set the stage pretty awesome. Like, Alcaraz is the youngest man to be in the finals for men's tennis in the Olympics, and Djokovic is the oldest to be. So
still
really
hope for
fun.
oldies.
Yeah, I think he's 37. So he's like near tennis retirement age.
Okay.
Like this will be his last Olympics for sure.
Right. I think, didn't he announce that or something?
I'm sure he did. So that was fun as an aspect itself, but then also they've played before. So like we have a head-to-head.
Right.
The last time they played was not too long ago, and Alcaraz won.
Okay.
So that was kind of the assumption going in.
And has Alcaraz always been like the world number, what? Because I guess he's ranked number 2 for the Olympics.
Yeah. I don't know what Alcaraz world ranking is in ATP.
Okay.
But they're both top 5.
Right.
Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I think they have a head-to-head. They go back and forth. But the most recent match, Alcaraz won. So people were going into this assuming that it was going to be the same outcome. Mm-hmm. Djokovic is just such a legend. Like, he has so much experience. He's been here before. The nerves, he's steel. He's not going to be rocked by the crowds and the pressure. And Alcaraz is young. Like, he has not experienced things like this before.
Right.
So I think that was a big factor.
I feel like you're alluding to Djokovic winning, but
I was on the edge of my seat.
Were you?
For this match?
So I saw like the first set, I believe. When I stopped watching Novak, it was like they kept like going back and forth. They were each winning their serve.
Yeah, they were on serve.
So it was like 5. It was 6-5 when I saw it last.
Yeah.
Novak.
I don't think anyone broke serve the entire match because
you lost.
You lost on your serve.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they held serve, and then the first set went to a tiebreaker. Did you watch the tiebreaker?
No.
Okay. It was really exciting. I mean, they were point for point, like they were battling it out. Mm-hmm. Some of the best tennis I've seen this past year, for sure.
So I remember hearing like the announcer saying that like, I guess Novak was trying to like serve to Alcaraz's forehand. I don't know if like that was like a weakness or that he felt
I'm not sure.
Was less strong.
Yeah.
But and then I also remember hearing like the announcer saying like Novak's overhead is kind of weak or not as like his overhead.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure they know each other so well by this point that they were using those to their advantage. I do know that like Alcaraz's game is like drop shotting because they just die in the dirt. Like they don't bounce.
Okay.
And Djokovic was using that against him in this match. Which is really cool to see. Like that's not usually his game.
Are they playing the same facility where the French Open is?
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's play, right, too?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah, I was wondering that when I was watching, but sorry.
I'm sure they are. Yeah, that's a good point. So that was fun, and Djokovic just really like showed that he is like still in it. He's still a top tier player, even though he's 37. So yeah, he won the first set in a tiebreaker. Second game, same way. Like they held serve all the way to 6-6.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Went to a tiebreaker, and Djokovic I think for me, it was more of like just nerves. Like he just was able to perform at his highest level at that moment in time, and Alcaraz was like missing returns and missing serves and like things that you can't expect to win a gold medal in the Olympics and do.
Right. So, and they played best out of 2 out of 3, right?
2 out of 3.
So
yeah,
he did it. Novak did it. Wow.
Yeah.
So, and they went to what? How many in the second set?
The tiebreaker was I think he went up by 4 or 5 points.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, congrats to him.
Yeah.
He was a number 1. I remember seeing a number 1 next to his name, so I feel like he's for the Olympics, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so Novak's like the real deal, but
so he pulled it off.
His
first gold
medal. Super emotional for him. His first gold medal in the Olympics for Serbia.
I'm sure.
Second gold medal overall for Serbia in the Olympics.
Ever?
This year.
Oh, this year. Okay.
Yeah. They only had 1. And I think Spain had like 6 prior to the match.
Wow.
So Serbia really needed a second gold for this year. But it was so fun to watch.
Yeah.
I watched Djokovic like when I was growing up playing tennis, and he's still like winning Grand Slams and Olympic medals. It's fun to see.
Did it make you want to get back out there on the tennis court?
I mean, a little bit. I was like, man, this is so exciting to watch. Like usually I'd watch it and then go out and play for hours.
Right.
And I just wanted to play pickleball.
I was about to say, so when's the last time you touched a racket?
Oh man. Probably 2 years.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Pickleball really took over your life.
It did. My brother, though, he still plays, and he taught my kids to play this summer.
Sweet.
But I haven't touched a racket.
Okay. Wow. Pickleball is life. Cool. So shout out to Novak winning that. So the tennis Olympic The men's tennis was super exciting. I don't know about the women, anything about the women's.
I only knew a couple of players and they were knocked out early on.
Really?
So I didn't really follow it.
Was like Coco, or what's her name?
Coco Graf.
Was she there in it?
She was knocked out, I think, second round.
Wow, and I'm assuming Naomi, is that her name?
Yeah.
She didn't
Osaka.
play.
I don't know.
She probably didn't play.
I didn't follow
Kim
it.
Play? Kim Clijsters? Is she retired from tennis?
Yes.
Okay, so
for sure.
Sorry, Kim. I didn't know. Sorry. Cool. So what other events did you watch?
Really just the headlines. Like I've just been following
right, yeah.
I don't know a lot of the other sports and the players, but like as they were winning, then I'm like, oh, I want to know more about them, and I started following their pages, like the rugby player that has gone viral.
The one that's always crying on.
Yes.
She's always crying. I was talking to someone, I was like, okay, I understand, what she's saying. I get the message, but like, why are all your viral clips of you crying? Like,
because she's very emotional about what she's talking about.
I know, but like, come on, like, be more, be more positive. Like, okay, show that, like, okay, yes, you gotten beat down, but like, also show like how you can overcome that, and like,
I mean, I think she is in her actions.
Yeah, but I just mean like the viral clips. Like, come on. I just like, come on. Like,
well, I think they're going viral because they're emotional.
I know, but I want to see some less emotional viral clips. Less emotional viral clips.
I love her though. I've had so much fun watching her. So yeah, I've just been following the waves of like, trending teams and players as the Olympics go on.
So USA has the fastest man in the world, right?
Yeah.
Noah Lyles. Shout out to Noah Lyles. He won the men's 100 by like 0.04 thousandths of a second.
That's crazy.
Super crazy. Yeah.
How old is he?
I don't even know how old he is, to be honest.
Okay.
But, he was I think he was a favorite going into it. Let's look up how old Noah Lyles is real quick.
Did you know him before the Olympics?
Did I know him?
Yeah.
He's 27. I mean, so I used to be a track guy.
I know, that's why I asked.
But he wasn't around to what, I'm 10 years older than him. So yeah, he wasn't really around then. But I've heard his name obviously throughout the years. But I know he's very outspoken like about his capabilities. He predicts what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
And I remember like a couple years ago he went kind of like viral for like saying like the NBA, like, because the NBA, when they win the championship, they call themselves the world champions. And he's like, world champions of what? Like the United States? Like, you guys aren't out here competing against every country in the in the world. So do you know how many countries there are in the world?
Why are you putting me on the spot like that?
I'm asking. Like, I literally, honestly, I looked it up on the way here.
I don't know.
There's 195 countries in the world.
Okay.
But this year there was 206 countries and independent, what do you call them, nations? I don't know. That were competing in the Olympics.
Oh.
Representing, wherever they're from. So I thought that was very interesting. But let's do a medal recap. Let's talk about, just to see, like, where the medal count is.
Yeah.
So, again, there are 195 countries in the world, but there are 206 nations competing in the Olympics this year. So out of those 206, 66 of them have earned a medal. So what's that? Quick math. It's like 33%.
Sure.
You cool with that?
Yeah.
33% of those countries have earned at least one medal. But let's go over the, I don't know, top 3?
Yeah.
Let's do top 5.
Okay.
Top 5. So number 5 is Great Britain. They have a total of 46 medals. And this is based off of gold medals, the top 5. But they have 12 gold medals. France, the home of the 2024 Olympics, they have a total of 46 medals, 12 of them being gold. Australia, down under, ship on the barbie. They have 13 gold medals, 32 of them total. The U.S. is number 2.
Okay.
We have a total of 20 gold medals.
Wow.
And 78 total medals. Who do you think is number 1? If you had to guess, like, who has if it was a numbers game, right? You went by like population or something.
I have no idea.
Do you know which country has the highest population in the world per
No.
capita? I don't know why I asked. Not that I would know this unless I heard it, but it's China.
Okay.
You know, China has like.
Okay, that makes sense.
But anyway, China has 21 gold medals currently.
Okay.
But they only have 53 total. So U.S. has more total medals, but China has one more gold than we do. But I'm sure that will change daily.
Dang.
All right, so yeah, shout out to the U.S. Competing in the U.S. Everyone competing in the 2024 Olympics, especially the Americans.
So wait, the pickleball was excluded from the Olympics.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I did want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Pickleball.
And they were also denied access to the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles.
Why?
See, what I'm hearing is that it is the fastest growing sport in the U.S., but other countries they don't have representation to bring to the table. So it would be like U.S. versus nobody.
Oh, okay. And I know that I believe I read somewhere that there has to be in order for a sport to be included in the Olympics, a minimum of like 70 something countries have to participate.
See, that makes sense. Like, there's not that many pickleball players.
Right. And so I guess that's why the UPA is expanding. So according to the DINK, the United Pickleball Association announces major global expansion in 2025 with events in Australia, India, Canada, Asia, and Europe. This comes as the APP Tour expands in Europe and India. Major League Pickleball takes hold in Australia. The Pickleball World Series announces 6-continent competition and countless amateur tournaments sprout up across the globe. So hopefully the UPA is going to help. I guess what we're looking at 2032 now for the Olympics. Pickleball's going to participate in. So I'm sure this is going to help the UPA expanding into doing the global expansion.
Yeah, that's true.
So kudos to the UPA doing their part and getting us into Olympics. And anyone else, if you're out there, I did see there were a couple different countries that tune into the podcast. Did you check the analytics on?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw that. I'll share that with you then. But so hopefully you guys can spread word too and get pickleball across the globe. Ooh. All right. So let's talk about some local pickleball. Nicole, you got a text message.
I did.
You got the call.
I got the call.
It wasn't a call, but it was a text. Or did you get a call?
No, it was a text.
It was a text. So Nicole, I know you played the clip. Play the clip here of Nicole.
I'm not a part of, but I will say I am here. If anyone is sick or can't play, I'm on the bench. Like, put me in, coach. I did say, put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach. And coach was putting her in for the CPPL. That was their third competition.
Yeah.
Back in July. Mm-hmm. What was the date again?
I think it was July 20th.
July 20th. So July 20th, Nicole got to make her CPPL debut in Lancaster, PA at Bent Creek Country Club. How'd that go for you, Nicole? Playing with those professionals.
That was really, really fun.
Was it?
And exciting because I wanted to be part of the full name is the Central PA Pro Pickleball League. Mm-hmm. They were recruiting players from Central PA and I think like the surrounding area. There were others that were like Jersey and.
Oh, you mean when they first started?
Yeah.
Right. And you got snubbed.
We talked about it early on in this in the podcast, and I was really excited to hear that we were having a pro league, but was not recruited. And I did get the call. They needed a backup female. It's hard to find females. It's hard to find high-level females in the area. So, and of course, I made myself available, and I played as a female sub for R.H. Cooper and Son. They usually have one female. She was competing in another tournament that weekend. I did see that she won gold that same weekend in the tournament she was playing in. I think it was the MLP regional at Bounce.
Oh, is that Taylor?
Weekend. Yeah.
Oh, that was it. Okay.
Taylor.
Shout out to Taylor. Congrats to them winning that Bounce.
Yep. So she was able to win a gold, and that weekend I did not help our team win.
Oh, you guys lost?
We did, but we lost in a Dream Breaker.
Ooh, how did you do? How did you hold, like...
Okay, so the format is typically men's doubles, mixed, and then anything goes. So I played in the mixed, and we went 3 games. So it's really close. We played me and Joel Phillips. We played really well together. It was a lot of fun, but we just couldn't pull it out. It was like a few points each game. And then that brought us to a Dream Breaker, which I love because I love singles.
Right.
We didn't have a lot of singles players on our team, and the matchups were kind of like, just whoever you came up against, and we lost by 2 points in the Dream Breaker.
Did you get to play the points? Did everyone have to play the...
Oh, yeah.
How many
I
points?
feel like I let them down because if I would have won all of my singles points, which I should, we would have won it.
Right.
But I lost silly stuff. Like, I set up a point and that they just threw a ball up and I like whiffed an overhead.
You couldn't recover and like get back?
No.
To
Swing and a miss. Yeah. So like stupid stuff like that. If I had just been able to like dial it in, like there was a lot of people watching. I wasn't used to that. The Central Pueblo Pickle, like they have spectators. Like there's country club members that are out there watching. They filed in before we started.
Right.
So, and then especially there's people up on the deck drinking booze. And
it's outside now. I forgot.
Yeah.
So it's probably better for viewing.
It is for sure.
Oh, because the indoor is really tough. You weren't even there in the indoor.
You told me about that. It was their first outdoor.
Oh, that's nice. I forgot.
It was really nice. But a lot of spectators, a lot of attention, and like the teams were all watching because it was like over and we were at a Dream Breaker. So it was a lot of pressure.
Okay.
I'm not used to that. So I cracked in the Dream Breaker for my team.
I'm sure it came down to more than just that whiffed.
But I could have done that. I could have done better.
I mean,
if it came down to a couple of points, that would have been it.
I'm sure you lost sleep over that, though.
I did.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
I did.
Okay, cool. So... Fun experience, though? Great experience for you?
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Good play?
Yeah. I would totally do it again if they'd have me back.
Hint, hint. So their next event is... If you're interested in checking out the CPPL, the Central PA Pro Pickleball League, their next event is Saturday, August 17th. Again, that is at Bent Creek Country Club in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. They always do a... play with the pros before, but it looks like this week they're doing a 3, 5, and under clinic from 3 to 4 p.m. And then they have their 2 pro teams going against each other at 4 p.m. So check them out, and maybe you'll see Nicole there next month or this month. Cool. From there, you got to go to the Hershey Open.
Yeah, we both played in this tournament.
The Hershey Open, it's a tournament that is dear to us because we won gold there together last summer. So I do like the Hershey Open.
I do.
Do you like the Hershey Open?
I have a good feeling in my heart for Hershey.
Right. I mean, I remember the first year it was like so hot, and I feel like everyone who didn't come back at the first year didn't come back because of like how hot it was in the gym.
I mean, it was hot.
And it was packed. Was it hot this year?
It was hot.
No, but it was worse. It was hot this year, but I mean, it was worse 2 years ago. But, and I feel like I remember like someone that worked there saying like they were never doing pickleball again, but it's the third year now. So glad to be back. So let's continue talking about you.
Okay.
You want to?
Sure.
So you played singles and mixed doubles.
Yes. Same day.
Same day, which is not typical for tournaments.
Not ideal.
Not ideal. I wouldn't know because I'm done with singles. But, yeah. So how'd that go? I know you got 2 medals. Alert, but let's...
No, it was great. It was good. I love Hershey. I won a lot of tournaments in Hershey playing tennis back in the day as a young girl.
At that same facility?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yep. So I have it's such a nice place. It's, I've been there for a lot of tournaments over the years. It's like, it just brings warmth to my heart, like to be back there and playing pickleball there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know any of the female singles players. They were all new competitors, which is fun because you don't know what you're walking into.
Right.
But It was a 4-0 plus singles, which I was hoping would bring some decent competition from like Harrisburg area. Really, really easy to win gold this year. And I hate being that person.
I hope y'all are listening. She said it was too easy. Did you guys even show up?
So originally I think we had 6 ladies, and then one dropped out like a week before, and then one dropped out the day of.
So
we ended up with 4.
Oh, wow. Was it round robin at least?
Round robin. But they didn't even wind up going to a playoff.
Really?
Yeah, it was late in the day.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause you guys didn't start till like 4.
Yeah.
That's...
So I would say like it was fun meeting the ladies, and it was like a pleasure to share the court with you. It was just very easy for me at that level.
So stop sandbagging then.
There's no 4-5. There's no open. Like, it's hard to find those tournaments that allow for that level.
I think you got to stop entering though, Nicole. If it says 4-0,
I gotta play.
If it says 4-0, you got to stop. Listen. 4-0 plus. If it says 4-0 plus.
Listen. Do you know who played 4-0 plus men's singles?
Preston?
Ryan Torrenston.
Wow.
Okay.
What are you saying?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? Yeah.
All right. So you just got to play.
Maybe he doesn't play singles. He was just trying to get some.
It looked like he played singles.
Did he win?
Yes.
Okay.
It looks like he plays singles. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's difficult not knowing your competition going in. But sometimes that can be good. It is challenging, though, I will say, to play your game when you're playing against players that don't give you the balls you anticipate.
Okay.
It's hard to generate your own pace. It's hard to generate your own angles. It's hard to, like, when you're getting the balls you expect, it's easy to, like, counter them. But when you're getting no pace, when you're not getting the angles that you usually get in singles, it's hard to create them yourself.
Right, because you're just like, what?
Yeah. Okay. So that was a challenge, but I would say no more than like 2 balls and the point was over each game.
Okay, so at least, it was after mixed, right?
Yeah.
So at least you didn't have,
Yeah, it could have been different if I was challenged after mixed.
You might have felt.
Yeah.
You might have been playing tougher competition and couldn't be able to keep up.
Yeah,
for mixed.
For sure. Yeah.
But mixed. You got Silver. Okay.
Yep.
You played with Chris.
Played with Chris D'Amato.
And you guys got second.
We got second place.
What was the biggest challenge for you guys during that?
Honestly, obviously, like Sydney and Nick are really tough. Sydney can speed up from near anywhere, from any angle.
Like what?
And Sydney's like, we should train together. And I'm like, please, like I have to learn. How do you speed up from below the net?
Right.
How? She speeds up from everywhere. And we were just like stuck, just like chicken winged and like body bagged constantly. Chris is the most consistent player I've ever played with. Oh, wow. And he was challenged by like countering those speed ups and those drives. So that was our challenge with that team. They played really well together. I think they play together at Smash Point. Okay. I've seen them together in Harrisburg area play together. So, yeah, they're just a really good duo together.
Cool. Cool. So congrats to you on your 2 medals this weekend.
Yeah.
You got 2 medals more than I did.
How did you guys do?
Yeah, so I played men's doubles with the Open.
Uh-huh.
And we somehow luckily got the number 1 seed over Ryan and Tom. Mm-hmm. And somehow my partner had like an 8-0 duper and on the back end.
I saw people were talking about that this weekend.
But like he said he didn't do that. And then I'm like, okay. And then but on the back end it said he was like at 8-0, which I still don't know. But again, that's how we got the number 1 seed. We shouldn't have had it. I was grateful for it when I saw it because we had a favorable path to the gold medal. But I'll just say that as a team, we dropped the ball, and that's all I can say.
Okay.
But I will say this for future references. If anybody plays against me in the tournament and you're following us and you beat me, I'll shout you out on the podcast. I'll shout you out. I'll shout out your business. Anything you want me to say. But you got to be following us on Instagram and subscribed.
That's fair.
Does that
like
sound
that.
cool? Wish I had more to talk about for that tournament, but it was definitely disappointing to not take advantage of the sweet, no pun intended, being Hershey. Bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, but shout out to the teams that we did play against. Who did we play against? Nick and Brett, super solid. They played super solid that weekend, so shout out to you guys. Dylan,
you played against your friends.
Dylan Christian from Lancaster. We did have to beat you guys. We were down 13. Sorry, we were down like 11-3.
Were you? We
were down like 11-3.
Wow.
And just came back and beat them, I forget, 15-13 or 16-14.
When I saw you guys, I saw the bracket I was watching, and I saw you guys were matched up. I was like, there's no way he's going to let him lose to his, rec player.
Right.
friends.
I did not want to. And then, they were over there, Dylan, they were over there laughing and doing the same stuff they do in rec play. And I was getting very, very furious.
Yeah.
And, but no, we came back together as a team. So yeah, that was fun. That game was fun. And then we played against some guy from like Virginia area.
There was a lot of out of towners.
They were super solid. But yeah, shout out to I think they ended up getting second. But yeah, shout out to you guys.
Hershey.
On to the next one. I'm just got to get that one out of my mind. But
yeah,
next year it'll draw. If they have it again, that we could take another shot. I can take another shot with some improved skills.
Awesome.
There's like a topic of discussion that's come up like amongst like the pickleball peers, and even you and I, about like the difference between ratings between male and female. Like a 4-5 male versus a 4-5 female, or 5-0 male versus 5-0 female. Are there differences, and why are there differences? What do you think?
I sort of hate this. I hate this question.
I'm sorry, and even like older people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, Jimbo is a 4'9" and he's 62. Like what? You know what I mean? So.
No, I hear you. Yeah. I guess I don't know how to answer it. Like, I don't want to admit that like a 4-5 male would beat a 4-5 female just because they're a male.
Right.
I think that it can be said that men and women have different styles of play.
Sure.
You watch men's doubles, you watch women's doubles, it's a different game.
Right.
You watch men's singles, you watch women's singles, it's a different game. There's different strategies. They're using different kinds of balls. So it's hard to say like a 4-5 female versus a 4-5 male is a comparison.
Right.
They're not playing each other based on skill set.
Right.
I think that they probably are very similar in skill.
Right. But I know you've said, I know we talked and you were like, how is this person playing this level? Right?
What do you mean?
Like, aren't there people where you like, how is this person playing 5-0 tournaments right now?
Like a woman with a man and mixed?
I don't know.
I think that you can be carried by a partner, if that's what you're saying.
Right.
I think that I definitely see lopsided partnerships where a 5-0 male can carry a 4-0 female.
Okay.
And they can win.
Right.
Because her job would be big.
In a 5-0 bracket?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a thing. But I think it's hard to pin the same level of male and female against each other. Because, like, what are we measuring?
Right.
What is the question? Like, could they beat each other in singles? I don't.
Right.
Is that really, like, a way to measure?
Right. I'm just it was just a question, you know what I mean? I was just wondering, like, is a 4-5 male equal to a 4-5 female?
Yeah.
Like, it's just, what do you guys think? Let us know. Let us know in the comments below. If you think 4-5, not even 4-5, if you think if a male and female have the same rating, are they equal level player? I'm curious.
I think the answer is yes.
You think the answer is yes? I'm leaning more towards no, but I want to hear what you guys think. Why you guys think no, and then I'll
why do you think no?
Why do I think no? I don't know. I just feel like, like when you're playing rec play, you're like, oh well, we lost because it was a male and female versus two males, or like, but why? If you guys are all the same level, like, why does that matter? If you know what I mean? If it's one male, one female against.
I guess I think about, like, instantly when that question comes up, I'm thinking, okay, like, let's imagine like Annalie Waters, Ben Johns, James, and Anna. Like, are you attacking the females? No. They're all the same level of play. Like, you're not attacking a female because she's weaker. In that instance, like, they're all for, like, maybe Ben Johns is just like a next level, but
you think they're hitting the ball to Ben Johns more?
I don't think they're attacking.
I mean, they have
to hit
the ball at some point, but like, I don't think it's attacking the females at that point at that level. But it's just that's also a different level. I mean, I'm not. But you're talking about
even level though. They're all the same.
I don't know. I just feel like, I guess if you just I guess the ratings are just based off of like a rubric of skills, right? Like if you're, I remember like when I first started, like trying to decide if I was a 3-5. I remember 3-5 when I first started. It was like, I want to be a 3-5. I'm like reading the USAPA rubric, and it's like, I forget the skills, but and I remember someone saying I was a 3-7-5, and I was like, I'm definitely 4-0. Like I was butthurt by that. But anyway, so I mean, I guess you had me swayed a little bit. I guess if it's just based off of, do you possess these skills, that makes you a 4-0? Yes. But I do think 2-4-5 males or 2-5-0 males will be the same level females.
That sounds like a challenge.
Every single time. So, sounds like a challenge. If anyone wants to help us.
Ladies, if anyone wants to put that theory to test.
If anyone wants to test out that theory, my theory of two male players of the same level will beat two females of the same level 9 times out of 10, or in a best of any matchup.
Wow.
Let me know. I don't have to be involved in it. It can be 4 people that we that aren't us, but I just want to test it out.
I think you should be a part of it, but
I could be a part of it. My duper's kind of broken right now. It's not really accurate. So it won't be fair because I'll be playing against like 4-2 females, and it just.
Please comment if you'd like to prove this wrong.
Please comment. Let us know. I'll shout you out if you beat me 2 females.
We'll make sure everyone knows the results.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You could be in it, Nicole.
I'll be in it.
Okay, cool. Who's your female partner? Who's your female partner? That's.
I mean, if I had to choose, I don't know if she's gonna want to partake in it.
Think about it. Okay. But she's got to be the same exact.
I know.
Duper as.
We all have to be the same level.
Right.
How close do you need to be?
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be literally. I say within 0.25.
0.25.
Yeah.
When your duper is not broken, or when it's good.
You use my duper now.
Okay.
Use it now.
Okay.
So, 0.25 on either side.
Sure.
That's up to you. So, no more than 4-5, no less than what I'm at now, or whoever. You know what I mean?
Okay.
2 males, 2 females.
I'm really excited about this.
Let's get it done. And if we end up doing it, trust me, you guys will know the results. But we already know what the results are going to be. Anyway, but yeah, I just feel like because of that, like pickleball has somewhat become cliquey, right?
Yeah, I think people are like, when there's guys playing, they don't want to like mix in with a female. They want to like make sure it's even and add someone else. I feel that as a female,
right? Yeah.
Until I gain like respect in a certain group.
Exactly.
But they're not like open to introducing you into their cliques.
Why? I mean, I get it. I mean,
yeah.
You don't want to play with just any old Joe Schmo. But...
Yeah. We've had people show up at like rec courts that are from like out of town, and they're like, they scope out the course and they find the good players, and they're like, can I get the next game? And you're like, ugh, like I don't know you. Like,
right.
What are you doing here? Right. And then they're like, fantastic.
Yeah. Pickleball is now a high school varsity sport, y'all. Can we believe this?
Yeah. I mean, I think when I first started hearing about pickleball, people were like, I played in high school a couple of times. And I was like, what? We never played in high school.
Yeah, if they would have tried to introduce pickleball in my high school, those pickleball or those gym teachers would have got, like, laughed out the gym.
Yeah.
Or, like, people would have been... First of all, there were, like, so many people in my high school that didn't even participate in gym class. Like, they were too cute or cool.
I would, like, forget my gym shorts.
Why?
Because I didn't want to get punted with a kickball.
We didn't play kickball in gym class, but it was my only A in high school gym class. Just kidding. But no. So yeah, let's see. The Montgomery County Public School System in Maryland announced that all 25 high schools will offer pickleball as a varsity sport beginning this fall semester, 2024. Pickleball will be part of the county's already successful sports program, which aims to increase interscholastic athletics participation opportunities for all students, in particular students with disabilities. Okay. That's super cool. I mean, I know of pickleball. I mean, obviously knowing what I know now, I would have played.
Yeah.
But back then, no. I'm not going to tell you guys when that was. But if you're good at math, you know when that was. But would you have played pickleball back then?
For sure.
Would you?
I think the only thing I enjoyed in gym class was when we did ping pong.
Oh, okay. Cool. So yeah, that's super cool. I mean, next is going to be college scholarships. I mean, I already heard they're doing like college scholarships. But I'm jealous. I would have wanted like a pickleball varsity jacket.
Yeah.
With like a paddle on it.
Oh, they're going to be so trendy.
So trendy. Jeez. So yeah, that's how you know, ladies and gentlemen, pickleball is going to be around for a while.
Yeah.
Pickleball is a sport. So, I mean, I was just in this job training today, and the lady was just like, you know, pickleball is a sport, and we don't see... Sports aren't trends. Sports, like football, basketball, sports, so they're around forever.
Yeah.
Versus, like, she used an example of, like, BMX riding in, like, the 90s or something. Like, I guess it was more trendy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, with the pegs and stuff on the bikes.
Did I ever?
Did you ever like?
Do I look like that?
Did your brother like have a bike with pegs on it? You like ride on the back, like stand on. You know what
No, I know
are?
what you're talking about, but no. I have no first-hand or second-hand experience.
Okay, cool. You didn't miss out on anything.
Okay.
Actually, you did. It's super fun to ride on the pegs. But a new form of pickleball is taking off, and it is nude pickleball. That's right. You heard it correctly. Nude pickleball.
Like naked.
Naked. Show these men right here. Nudist resorts across the U.S. are experiencing a huge surge in popularity for nude pickleball. These clothing-optional destinations are expanding their pickleball facilities and hosting tournaments to meet the demand, with enthusiasts finding it a comfortable and freeing way to enjoy the sport.
Okay.
As if pickleball wasn't enjoyable already. They said, let's remove the clothes and make it even more enjoyable.
These are not people that love pickleball and are like, I would love to do this naked.
They just love being naked.
They are nudists that have found a love for pickleball.
Right. What makes people want to be nudist?
I don't know. I think it's definitely like a freeing experience, I'm sure. Like...
I cannot.
I mean, I've heard of like nude beaches or like, but there's resorts where like you live your entire vacation.
Is it because you don't like clothes on your body? Like what? Or you like how you look naked? Like, because some of these people don't.
They don't. I'm sure they don't love how they look naked. I'm sure of that.
Oh, you're sure of that?
I mean, I've seen enough to know that there's
enough what? Enough tickle
These
balls?
don't look. I mean,
I don't know. Nude pickleball, it's interesting to me. I know, like, if I was playing against you, I'd be trying to body bag you every second. Like, I don't care. Every ball's coming right at you. Yeah, I'm just saying. You're not. No, put your clothes back on.
Could you do it?
No, never.
Yeah.
I'm not a nudist in general. Like, I'm just like, Yeah, I'm just not good. Could you do it?
I could not do it.
Yeah, like I don't even like a nude beach. Like it doesn't even like appeal to me.
Yeah. I would be so aware of how naked I am while I'm playing that I would be so distracting.
Right. Like, do you wear sneakers? Like what? Like,
I think so.
I would need sneakers on.
I mean, yeah, they use paddles, so I assume they use sneakers.
Yo, speaking of sneakers, like, I've played like outside and not. The last 2 times I played outside, I've literally been sweating through my sneakers.
Oh yeah.
Like that's never happened before.
Oh yeah.
Like Preston, you guys remember Preston? He's like yelling at me. I'm like, yo, I'm like my sneaker. Like, look at my footprint. It's on the court. It's wet. Like I'm slipping. Like I can't even. And now my shoes stink really bad.
Oh, my shoes are horrible.
That's why I'm
they
not
need to get washed
today, guys. Just kidding. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to throw mine in. Like
it's been so humid out.
It's never happened to me before. And I'm like, yo, I feel like last year, I feel like I kind of avoided playing outside last year a lot.
Yeah.
This year, I'm kind of slowly getting back into it because I just hate like being super hot. And yeah, it's not fun.
The humidity is next level.
Yeah, so I don't know how people do it in Florida. I mean, I guess.
I mean, I think you like
states
climatize to it, like.
Right. You think so?
I think so.
But yeah, man, stay cool out there, people. You know, the sun is no joke. The humidity is no joke.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
It's not cute. I had such a cute new pickleball outfit on this week. I sweat right through it.
What color was it?
Green.
Oh, so it was darker when you.
Oh yeah. But like not the whole thing. Just like you could tell it was just sweat, and people were probably like, "What is this girl doing?"
Yeah.
Not cute.
Yeah, not cute. I especially hate when I'm sweaty. I'm like, oh, do I have a swamp ass? Like, is my butt the first thing sweaty?
For sure.
And like everyone watching sees my sweaty butt.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
How do you know? Were you guys talking about it? Did you see it? Let me know, please. How do you guys feel about like? Am I the only one that thinks about like having a sweaty butt and people seeing it? Like, I don't know.
No.
I can start wearing longer shirts or something. This reminds me one time I was at this golf outing, and I don't know why I thought this was a great idea, but I had on like light gray shorts.
Oh, forget about it.
But they were like, they probably advertised as like breathable and sweat wicking. I started pouring water on my shorts.
Straight butt.
I was pouring water all over my shorts. I was like, yo, I'm just gonna cover it. Like it's gonna all be one color. Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this sweaty butt stuff.
Oh man.
But yeah, if you're nude, if you show up to a court nude, you're getting hit with the ball.
I mean, would you rather be sweaty butt or nude?
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah.
You actually had made me think about that.
It's freeing.
Yeah. Do I have to answer this
Can't get
question?
sweat butt.
I'm gonna. All right. I'm just gonna wear black from now on. That's the answer. Wear black from now on. Wow. So a lot happened while we were gone. So I'm glad we got to catch up on a bunch of that stuff. So let's talk about what's going on in the future, what we're excited about, and what we're going to be involved in.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we know they've been unveiling it for weeks, but CPL, our favorite league, the Cross Club Pickleball League, CPL, Season 2.
Yeah.
It's almost among us. The 21st of August is when Season 2 is going to be underway.
Yeah.
And they have 12 teams this year. 12 teams. So that's a 5, right? They had 7 last year.
Yep.
5 new clubs are joining the hottest league in America. So super excited about that. We're going to have so many people, so many clubs to talk about this season.
Yeah.
And not only are there 5 new teams, 5 new clubs, there are 2 new levels of teams per club, I believe. So
there are clubs that have several teams.
Yeah, there are clubs that have, I saw what? What's it called? Robbie's club.
Flemington has 3.
They have, do 4? They have 2 4-0 teams? Did you see that?
Oh, you know what they do?
I didn't know if that was a typo at first, but then, yeah. So this CPL is going to be crazy this year. So if you did not get registered, it might be too late now. Like it is for me. I was trying to get involved with the club, but, I don't know if it's going to happen for me this year, sadly. Are you going to be playing?
I'm not.
So you're not going to be playing either. So I guess we're just going to be reporting on you guys. So we're still going to have fun with that. But do you have any early season favorites? I know I'm still waiting for some of the rosters to come out.
Man, I don't know. I've been hearing some good things.
I've heard, or we did hear that like teams are, boosting up their rosters.
Yep.
So
check out the Cross Club Pickleball League Instagram page. Every day they're releasing the rosters. I've been surprised by some players.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Okay.
So keep on lookout for them announcing all of their, 3-5 through 4-5 team members. Mm-hmm. But a lot of play that's going to be condensed between August 21st and I think the end of November is the final.
Wow. So a lot of play. I believe they're still going to be doing Wednesdays every week.
Mm-hmm. Wednesdays and Thursdays. I did see that they're going to be doing, different divisions. Mm-hmm. So you're going to play a team in your division twice, home and away, and then one team from outside the division. Yeah. What's exciting for me this year is the jerseys. So they're all going to look like a team this year. That was my biggest thing. I love the league. Definitely want to see everything look more uniform. Jerseys are going to be fun.
Jerseys are going to be super cool. So I can't wait to see which one is my favorite jersey. I'll let you guys know. And who is your prediction, Nicole?
Ooh, this is early. They didn't announce rosters yet.
I know they didn't announce rosters, but I know you know some people. We all know some people. I know you probably heard some things. Do we have a prediction early? Do you have one? Do you want to make one? I'm going to make it.
Yeah, I'll make an early one.
Who is your season 2 prediction to go all the way?
All right. Ooh, this is tough. It's between 2 different teams.
Ooh.
And it's not last year's winner.
Okay.
So I did vote Bounce through and through. I was right. Mm-hmm. They came out victorious. Mm-hmm. But I've heard a lot going on with new players, training programs, recruiting methods for both Mercer Bucks and Pickle Jar.
Oh, recruiting methods. What do you mean by
that? Just ways to find new players and bring them in. Oh. I think Pickle Jar, I've heard some really good things about the way that they're developing players and gearing up for season 2. I think I'm going to go with Pickle Jar.
Pickle Jar? Okay. So Pickle Jar, you locking that in?
Yeah.
Okay, so Pickle Jar is Nicole's season 2 preseason. Season 2 pick to go all the way.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's see. The teams this year are going to be Courtyard or Players Courtyard, Bounce, Monroe, Allstate, Dill Dinkers, which is a new team, Mercer Bucks, Pickleball Lehigh Valley, which is a new team, Pickle Jar, Pickleball Palace, which is another new team.
Never heard of that.
Flemington, Ace Pickleball Club, and then Courtside, which is also a new team. So Ace and Courtside are also the 2 other new teams rounding out the 12-team field or 12-club field this year. Based off the colors and the logo, I'm trying to see who's speaking to me. I'm definitely not going with last year's champ. I feel like lots of teams are, like you said, boosting up their rosters. Let me ask you this. Do you know anyone playing for Pickleball Lehigh Valley?
I do.
Of the 4-5 team?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, and your prediction was for the 4-5, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Is Jeremy Lin playing?
No, he maxed out.
Oh, he's over?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm the host, and I'm not picking right now.
Whoa.
More to come on my pick. Just kidding. I'll pick. So I don't know any of the new clubs. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Mercer Bucks.
Ooh.
Mercer Bucks. I'm gonna go Mercer Bucks.
That was gonna be my second choice.
Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna go Mercer Bucks. I think this year they might get it done. Cool. So I'm excited to see that. And we will obviously be reporting on that each week. Any news that comes out leading up to the season opener, we will obviously report to you guys, but more to come. Yeah. And if you guys give me a jersey from your club, I'll wear it on the show. I wear it on the show.
Got an extra?
I got an extra. I'm a
2X? Okay.
No, I'm a large. Whoa,
okay.
Whoa.
I know, you're tall.
I'm 6'5", but I wear large. Okay. Yeah, so give me your shirts, and I'll wear them, except for Allstate. But anyway, just kidding. No. Okay, so let's on the opposite.
It's so early to be doing that.
Do we think who's going to be the most improved team, or who's going to be the team? Do we think a new team's going to be in the bottom this year?
You know what? I'm going to go with Allstate being the most improved.
Most improved, going to go to Allstate. I like that. And then
I know nothing about the other teams, so
I don't think any teams are going to get pickled this year. I'm going to make that prediction. Okay. No teams will go without a match.
There's enough teams. I think that's probably fair to say.
Yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully, no one's mad at us for our predictions, but hopefully, we get some exciting CPL play. Cool. So let's wrap it up, Nicole. What do you got going on in your future? Are you playing any pickleball? Do you have any plans? Are you having any new paddle sponsorships? Are you getting any sponsorships? What are we doing? Give us a rundown real quick.
I'm definitely doing a better job of plotting out my tournaments. I'm pretty much set through the end of October.
Dang.
Schedule wise.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's a planner, ladies and gentlemen.
I only have so much time available to play, so I really like to get them on the calendar and reach out to partners and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm feeling good about the fall. I love the time of year because it's like some indoor, some outdoor play still. Not too cold. Mm-hmm. I love my indoor tournaments with no wind, no sun.
Love indoor.
Yeah.
Love indoor.
So yeah, I'm excited. The biggest one I think is probably the Women's Open, the APP Women's Open in October.
Where's that?
Ohio.
Cincinnati? No.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe
Cincinnati,
possibly.
Do you have a partner for that?
So I want to do singles.
Oh, okay.
And possibly women's.
Okay, yeah.
But it just depends on
definitely do singles, yeah.
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 So that would be really fun. But a lot of I'm sure I've already seen the brackets for the women's pro singles and women's pro doubles. Mm-hmm. So I'll get to watch a lot of the players that I really admire live, which would be fun.
For sure.
Yeah. So a lot of good stuff.
So you're going to do the pro, you said?
No.
Oh.
No, just I would be there to see them play. Some of my players.
But you're going to play though, right?
Yeah, but not in the pros.
You're going to play in. What are you going to play, Nicole? Let the people know. We want to follow you.
Probably open or 4-5.
Okay. But nothing below 4-5.
Nothing below 4. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Obviously.
Just checking. I mean, I would understand if you sandbag, but okay. Cool. Yeah, no. Definitely do it. I mean, you should even, I feel can you enter multiple singles? Can you do a pro draw?
I think it depends on the day.
Right. Yeah. I think it'd be cool. I mean, just to try, you know?
Yeah.
Why not in your bracket and then just see what it's like?
Yeah, just experience
it. It might boost up your duper too.
Yeah.
If you might steal a match or two.
That's a good point.
Cool. So nothing in August for you then? Any tournaments in August?
No. Well, I think there's one at the end of August I was going to play in. There's a couple of tournaments into the month I'm deciding between, so I'm not sure yet. But August is not done yet. I'll definitely play in one.
Cool.
What about you?
So believe it or not, I have 2 tournaments.
Ooh.
Planned.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to one that you're going to.
Where?
Maryland.
Maryland, the Pickle Factory?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're playing in it?
Yeah.
Which one? What are you playing?
Mixed.
Okay. So yeah, I am playing men's doubles. So first I'm going to be playing at the Blue Crab Classic. Mm-hmm. That is in Annapolis, Maryland.
Okay.
That is August 17th. I'm playing men's doubles with Bill. Shout out to my homie Bill.
You guys won together before.
Yeah, we haven't won. We've medaled. We medaled 2 out of 3 times together. Okay. And him and I, we don't even live in the same state. We just, we don't practice. We don't get to practice.
Yeah.
But, so we've had some success together. And then Darren and I are playing in the Bel Air Classic in Maryland on the 24th.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
So hopefully we can, that tournament's it's crazy. I'm so mad because I had a deal, early bird was $30 for 2 events. Mm-hmm. And I kept saying, I'm going to sign up. Mm-hmm. And I missed it. So now it jumped up. But the price is still for whatever price, the price for the entry price for the tournament includes 2 events. So I'm like, should I play mixed?
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, it's a good value. So I love that they do that.
Yeah.
But now there's 12 men's teams already. So they bumped up the max teams to 14. There's 1 on the waiting list. So there's like, it's going to
be, there's 2 in the waiting list for mixed now too. I saw.
It's going to be a big tournament, big bracket. So I'm excited for that. I love playing tournaments. So I'm excited for back-to-back.
Yeah. Fun.
Cool. Anything else that we want to say before we get on out of here for the day?
No, I'm excited to be back. It was fun to
we're excited to be back. Hopefully you guys enjoy the episode. Again, there's going to be a lot in store this season, new guests, possibly new backdrops, new locations, new partnerships, new CPL teams. It's going to be
a lot of new.
It's new. This is season 1, 2.0. Cool. So, like always, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel a ton. And we love you. We would love you guys so much if you did that.
Yeah.
Right. It just helps us out.
For sure.
Gets us in front of more faces like yours. But again, same time, Thursdays at 6 p.m. I will see you guys then, and I'll see you then, right?
Yeah.
Next Thursday, same time?
Yeah.
Cool. Peace.